Hey, Jeff Cheesehead Flipper here. So, I'm actually sitting here packing some orders. Didn't sell much today, just 2 Firebells and then a book. Actually, that was a really old-time, like, vintage auto body book. Pretty cool looking, didn't sell for much, 15 bucks. But when I was doing these 2 Firebells, I went on Pirateship to see if they'd go cubic, and I noticed something interesting and new that I wasn't aware of until, well, about 30 seconds ago. Seems like Pirateship now has a new form of cubic shipping, if you're not aware about it. They are offering Parcel Select Cubic for a lower, cheaper rate than the Priority Cubic. So that is a way you may be able to save some money. Now you gotta make sure that if you're gonna use that you make your listing and you use Parcel Select as what your selected service, otherwise it can be too slow shipping. Because it is a slower service. It's not a priority service, it's a standard shipping service, but it is a cubic one. Now even Parcel Select on eBay, they want it for that box, it is 6 pounds and, oh, what was the dimensions? Here, it's on the bottom of the box. 9 by 9 by 7, 6 pound box going from Wisconsin to Florida. On eBay, they wanted, for Parcel Select, they wanted $13.17. Now, Priority on eBay would have been, oh, where is it? $18.76. So already Parcel Select is something that for like some of your larger things you can pick, and maybe you can get a little bit, you know, cut you down your shipping costs a little bit. But then with cubic, that was the other interesting thing. I went to look up cubic rates, and they wanted, it's hard to do because I'm looking past the camera. So for Priority Cubic, it was $16.72, which wasn't that great. They didn't actually offer me a regular Priority one. I rarely find standard Priority on Pirateship to be a savings over eBay currently. Very, very, very rarely will it save me any money, especially if you're top rated plus, where you get the additional discount. So, yeah. But the Parcel Select Ground Cubic was $11.87. So that was a pretty decent saving, especially over Priority, and even Priority Cubic. And, you know, it was a little bit, you know, save a little over $1 on regular Parcel Select, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it does. It really adds up over time when you're doing your shipping. You're saving $1 or $2 per item. I mean, I sold those 2 bells. They sold for $24 each, so pretty darn close to 50 bucks. So we wanted to try to squeeze out every penny we can when we were doing the shipping. That was the total price paid by the buyer, by the way. So when I tell you a price, it's the total paid, because that is what they paid. It doesn't matter if you break shipping off separately or not. If the total that the buyer paid is 50 bucks, it sold for 50 bucks. If it was 40 plus 10 shipping, it didn't sell for 40, it sold for 50. If it was 50 plus free shipping, it sold for 50. So you gotta start thinking of the total cost of buyers when you're making your price points. But I thought I would pass this on you guys to see if you are aware of this. I didn't hear anything about this, but I also had quite the busy year, so it's possible I'm talking to all you guys like, yeah, duh, idiot, we all know this. What are you talking about? Come on, get with the party. Now I'll put up the rate charts here. So this first one, yeah, first one's gonna be what was on eBay. And you can see it right there, the breakdown. Now, let me do another one with Priority. And just kind of compare those charts and kind of see. Now, I wish that on Pirateship they would have showed me an option for standard Priority. So I get in this argument all the time online. People are like, oh, everything's cheaper on Pirateship. I'm like, and almost anything that's going Priority, I check Pirateship, and it rarely is cheaper unless it's going cubic. To me, it's rarely cheaper. Rare. It used to be, like a couple of years ago, it was way better. I'd say 50% of the time on Pirateship I was saving money. Now, non-cubic, for some reason, I don't know why, it comes out either about 10% above, about 60% of the time, the same about 30% of the time, and cheaper about 10% of the time. Now, I don't know how that works, because they seem to have about the same discount. But cubic on Pirateship is really good. And they're also great if like you're shipping something off platform, like say you want to send out like your parents or your grandparents or a friend a package for like Christmas or for their birthday or whatever. You can go on Pirateship and you can get, you know, the retail rates versus going and standing at the counter and paying those ridiculous counter prices at Post Office or FedEx or UPS. And that's another thing about Pirateship. They do offer UPS. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but they have been offering that too. So let me grab that. But so they have been offering both USPS and UPS recently. Their UPS rates sometimes are pretty good. But unfortunately, when we moved, like in where I used to be, there was a UPS store directly basically across the street from the post office. So that was really handy and convenient. I took advantage of UPS all the time. Now where I'm at, it's kind of out of the way. It's about 20 minutes out of my way to go to UPS store. So I need a pretty significant savings to go there. I can do FedEx on my way to work, but FedEx, they aren't on Pirateship. They are on eBay, and sometimes I can get better deals on eBay. And also like those auto parts, it was either UPS or FedEx was far cheaper than UPS. Some things were like, I don't know if you remember that video I did with the big, what was it? I don't remember what it was. I think it was a door, actually a car door. That thing would not have been able to be sold and shipped by the post office at all. Only FedEx or UPS takes something that big. So hopefully this can save you guys a little bit of money. Sorry, I kind of rambled on. I am a little bit tired and either over or under caffeinated, or possibly both at the same time. So yeah, if you weren't aware about Pirateship's Priority Cubic and their Parcel Select Cubic, check it out. I just learned about it, but you got one big thing is that if you have your listing and you listed it as priority, you can't switch to Parcel Select because you can't go to a lower service. You'll get dinged in your account and you can get pissed off customers. You can always upgrade. Like that's one thing, like sometimes with these bigger things I'll do, when I make the listing, I'll list as Parcel Select. And occasionally the cubic priority, which I have done just a couple days ago, was lower than Parcel Select. So I went to Pirate Bay, or not Pirate Bay. That's a completely different website and completely different subject. We're talking about Pirateship, pirateship.com. Where the priority cubic was cheaper than even Parcel Select, so I upgraded their service. You can always upgrade a service to a faster one, but never downgrade. At least if you value your account, do not downgrade. And you value your customers and your feedback and all that stuff. Well, enough of my rambling. Hope you guys are doing well. Got to keep on listening, keep on selling. You have a great day. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.